Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And once more we're back here with another game from the Wingspan World Cup 2024. We're in the second group phase and we've had a bit of a rocky start already, losing 3 of our first 5 games, so not much more room for error. But we come here into game number 6 and we are going second, so yeah, hopefully we can get some good stuff. Let's see what we've got in this starting hand here. Okay, we've got red-legged partridge, so that is definitely nice. Already had at least one good game with that recently. But again, that seems to kind of be a bit of a recurring theme in these games recently. No real card access, so yeah, that is going to make things a little bit more tricky in that sense. But we do. Okay, we've got Food of Expert, and we've got a White Star and a Welcome Swallow, so that I think could be a good option to go with, but I might have to go with this hidden Merganser. And just hope we find some kind of predator power, because yeah, that's really, I think the only wetland bird that's going to work here. Grey-leg goose, really expensive. And actually the Merganser does have the egg space, which you do kind of need in the wetlands with the partridge. So I think I could do something like that. And how's the feeder looking? All right, it's not too bad. So I think, yeah, there is a world in which if we can play the White Start, we just take food once. We can get all the food we need to get these down, start digging, and see what we find. And yeah, if we can get a nice predator power, hidden Merganser can work. It's not as bad as people think, but you do kind of, yeah, you need something else to go with it. It doesn't work on its own, of course. So I think we'll lock that in. But yeah, again, not the greatest starting hand here, so we're gonna have to be relying a little bit on what we can grab from the deck. So as I say, we'll do White Star. It might be tempting actually to maybe take food a little bit more, and then of course spend food, reset the tray. I quite like doing that early on when we've not got good stuff. So should look actually what my opponent's gone with. Okay, yeah, three birds as well, 3 food. I feel like more often than not that's kind of what you see people keeping. So we'll see how this plays out. And all right, back onto us for our first turn. It's a strong forest power over here as well in the woodpecker, so we might not be necessarily getting our hands on what is in the feeder, but yeah, I think we're looking for seeds, we're looking for nectar, we're looking for fish, of course. We're going to get the worm from the White Start, so hopefully we can get everything we want. But as I say, I think probably it might pay to take food a couple of times. And just yeah, use that extra food to get the trade moving. But I mean, Welcome Swallow, I might actually look at that. I say with the Food Expert, it's got a lot of egg space, which do kind of need with partridge. Maybe works for a couple of these end of rounds. And yeah, when you can get a couple more points off the bonus card when you're doing that, that is kind of always nice. So yeah, okay. Food has been taken, but I actually have been left with the food we want. So I think, am I gonna take this? Am I gonna gamble on a reroll? We'll take the fish and we'll gamble on a reroll. And yeah, okay, we'll take the nectar now. So that's worked out all right. And yeah, I think let's do this Merganser. No one will see this coming, that's for sure. But yeah, as I say, if we can find, I mean, Penguin's really the ideal candidate, but there's actually quite a few good predator powers now in Oceania that you can use and get a little bit of utility out of. So we'll hope we can find one of those. But yeah, we'll see what's going to go down on the other side as well. So what is it going to be? Okay, well, that's the kind of thing I was thinking of. But White-faced Heron is pretty nice. So okay, that is going to reset the bird feeder. There is one nectar there, but it might reveal some more. So we'll continue the theme of copying our opponent by playing a slightly worse bird than what they play, and we'll get our Merganser down. So yeah, as I say, we'll be in a position. I mean, I think maybe Booby might get picked up. I think it's a good one for later. Again, if it's there, I think I might take that. But yeah, we've got to be ready, because if stuff gets picked up, who knows? Tray resets can be pretty nice, and we might get some good stuff there. So it looks like, is that the heron being used? Yeah, Booby's gone. no great surprise. We'll see if we can get anything nice in its place. We cannot with just the zebrafinch. So I think I will take the swallow. I think this will be good for later. We'll gamble off the top. Okay, I don't think Nutcracker's going to be too useful. Unfortunately. But okay, I think now... I think we'll take food. So I'm thinking is I could take food, play the partridge, might just lay eggs just to bide a bit of time. Obviously go into next round, going first, and I think that's when we can target drawing cards and see what we get. Because I think it is important to get this down. Use the food. And yeah, hope that we can get something to go with it in round number 2. Oh wow, that's a lot of nectar. Oh, but okay, that was a card drawing. So clearly wanted the burrowing owl. So we got Rhintologist or Falconer over there because no one picks up burrowing owl unless they've got one of those 2 bonus cards. So let's grab. Actually, we don't want 2 nectars, do we? Unless we are going to spend 1. Resetting the tray. I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world actually to do that. So we can play the partridge, lay eggs once, and then draw cards. And actually, if we draw cards at the end of the round, if we reveal too much good stuff, we're not going to be giving it away. So I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think we've got good enough food access for the start of the game that I'm fine, as I say, spending it, resetting the tray. We can always get a bit more food later. I'd rather actually try and find the birds. But is that more card drawing? Was that food? No, that was taking food. So okay, clearly found some stuff they like. We'll get our partridge down. And as I say, just maybe bide the time a little bit. This Nutcracker could be interesting. I was sort of a bit cold on it at first, but it could work. Just depends what else we get for the forest. Okay, there goes burrowing owl. I suppose maybe thinking about this end of round goal. I could play the swallow. Let's lay eggs and we'll see. Because I think actually I should be ready for that. Because if playing the swallow wins the end of round goal, I think it's worth skipping the tucks I'd potentially get on it later. And just take the points now. So yeah, okay, we're seeing more cards being taken, so I think swallow could be an option. Alright, on to our final turn around. More card drawing, so in a way this is reassuring because it means not great stuff is coming up, but there were 3 birds kept at the start, so a little bit worried what the third one was. But I think we are going to play swallow here because, as I say, guarantees us 3 extra points. Oh, sorry, 6 extra points right now. And the most we could get extra by playing it in the optimal way later would be 3 extra points. So I think it is worth it. I'm just trying to work out where I want to put it because I sort of want to put it in the wetlands to maybe get more card draw, but that's then going to block this resetting option. And actually, I think the egg space is in the grasslands for that third in a round. Could be pretty handy. So let's get it down. And yeah, get our worms in the food cost down. And win the end of round, so very nice. Please, can we get a good tray? In round 2, we can't. I mean, we've got Black Skimmer, which, I mean, is at least a predator power to be copying. And Chickadee as well. Chickadee and Nutcracker could be an option. But yeah, I've got to be honest, I don't really like either of those. I think I'm going to spend the food here and get this tray moving. Okay, Hummingbird. Hummingbird could be alright. But again, just not really. Whoa, okay, that'll do. Not really finding good stuff, but okay, we are now, so that helps. Moltoni is good with partridge as well. So let's take the Hummingbird, because we are going to need a bit more food potentially if we're going with Moltoni. So yeah, we'll take food, and I could do Hummingbird in the wetlands, but I could do Moltoni and Hummingbird in the grasslands and really just hammer this grasslands for a bit, and then draw cards. I quite like that. So let's take food, we get the nectar we wanted and needed. And yeah, I think we'll leave the feeder like that. It's probably going to get shifted, as I say, when we do go and lay eggs. But okay, this game's changed. Moltoni has come just in time. I think you can still get good usage out of it, even round 2 onwards. So I think, yeah, I'm thinking about this. If we do Moltoni and Hummingbird in the grasslands, I mean, we could just lay eggs for the rest of the round and then play the Nutcracker, which I think honestly isn't a bad option. I think when you've got a bit of food here, a bit of food in the forest, turn those into points. It can work. It could definitely work. But yeah, we might draw cards as well. We will see. But yeah, Moltoni. We'll get that down, and I think whenever you're going Moltoni or any of these kind of teal powers that let you play extra birds, you need one of your habitats to be sort of like your anchor, your sort of central focus of the game. And I think here it's going to be the grass, and so we can lay eggs a bunch, score a load of points, and then as long as we do each of the other actions once, we can play another bird, and that's going to be good. So Magpie like is going down. Okay, maybe it's a prairie manager situation. That's the only other time you play burrowing owl, so we'll see. But again, not really getting strong brown powers down, but lots of food, so we'll see how that plays out. But again, given lots of food, I'm not too worried. Not too worried about giving away a little bit with this Hummingbird, so we will get that down. And yeah, already spent quite a lot of nectar in this grasslands, but not elsewhere. So might need to think a little bit about how we're going to approach that. But oh, Baltimore Oriole. Okay, so maybe we're going to get some free food, which I definitely do not mind. But yeah, for now, let's go to legs. We'll take the seed because, yeah, Nutcracker might be the way. I'm sort of looking at that very Swift as well. Or Vaux is Swift, as I keep being told it's pronounced. And that could be an option, of course, with the Foodoo Expert. So, yeah, the only downside is we still don't have card draw. We're still just relying on this solo Merganser, so a little bit restricted there in terms of what we could draw, what we can get our hands on. So hoping we get a free berry here. Wouldn't surprise me if it gets skipped, because I think the food access is stronger over here, and I think normally you don't want to give out food, but we'll take it. We'll take a free berry. So I've just got to work out. Do I draw cards? Because I think I have to, because I'm going to play the Nutcracker and then I'm not going to have any cards in hand, so I automatically get 2 points just for drawing cards. So I'm potentially more, because I'm just trying to think. Probably what my opponent wants to do is legs and play a bird, and that gets them down to 3. So we could just draw cards twice, get ourselves up to 5, and then we play one of them, go down to 4 and win. I think sort of forcing my opponent to draw cards when they don't want to could be a vibe. So yeah, it's just a case of whether I spend the berry now and just use the seed on the Nutcracker. I kind of like that, so let's do that. Okay, cowbird. Does that scrub fowl work? It sort of does, but we are going to be very, very full, I think, on a lot of these eggs. So, yeah, I probably don't want my opponent to have the cowbird here as late as it is getting. I suppose actually we could always play the scrub fowl instead of the Nutcracker as well. So let's take those two. Still skip the Narragansett. Okay, Reed Warbler. If I wasn't already planning on drawing cards again, I think I probably do want to. Because again, Foodoo Expert, another bird in the wetlands, I think would be definitely nice. So it looks like eggs are being laid, and yeah, I feel like you want to play a bird here. Oh, did they throw a card? I'm sure they're on 4. Okay. Well, I think I have to draw cards here. And make sure we're in the end round, get the points there. And I do just need cards. So let's take this Reed Warbler. And a Phoebe. Oh, and there's Galar. Okay. Right, maybe they might want to draw cards just to get hands on Galar. So that would be a dilemma. But yeah, I think I'd say we've got some options. Scrub Fowl is tempting, but I think egg space is just going to be a real problem. I suppose this will help. But you know, Nutcracker's already. Oh, they've reset the tray. Yeah, so didn't want Galar, but did want cards. So okay, well we are going to lose. We're going to lose this end round goal after all. But I don't know. I think that maybe forced a little bit of inefficiency over here. So I think that's okay. So yeah, I think Nutcracker's the better option. I need to get 4 eggs off this. I suppose I would already get 4. If I played Phoebe, I would get 5. I don't know. Maybe egg space will be okay. Maybe it will be okay. Let's play it. It does help. It does help us on the egg space. So that might be something to think about later. So yeah, we'll get it down. And this unlocks a little bit more food as well when we do delve into the forest. So lose that end of round goal, unfortunately. And there's a wood duck, unfortunately. So I'm sure that'll get snaffled. And yeah, sort out the card draw a little bit. Because I don't think either of us, there's been a struggle on both sides. No one's really had card draw. And it definitely makes things more difficult, so... yeah, that's kind of where... It's kind of where we've hit a bit of a brick wall here as well, so... hopefully... Yeah, hopefully we can we can find some big pointers, because we know there's Booby over here and already played lots and lots of big point birds. Oh, not going for wood duck. Okay. I didn't expect to have to make this decision. I think it's a bit of a struggle for me to get it down. And I'm not sure how much I'll be taking food. The black turn, honestly, is probably more tempting, given the nest type and the cheapness of it, and our general lack of food. So, yeah, I guess there's a lot of food over here. So you probably don't want to take food too much more. I think, yeah. I mean, let's think about how this round will go. If I do draw cards, I'm going to take food. Probably play. Did I play the Phoebe? I'm not sure. Not sure if I necessarily would. I'd hope to play something else. But it would work in this grassland, so then just legs a bunch, double play in the wetlands. That could work. But yeah, maybe it is too late for wood duck, so we'll see what we get off the top. Okay, another double play, but this time in the forest. That kind of works actually, because we could double play into the Nutcracker. So I think I'm okay with that. So then we take food through the cowbird, play Phoebe, and just lay eggs. And then I think, yeah, I don't know. Maybe do the forest double play and use the hummingbird to grab a few seeds. Then when we take food, we can maybe try and get a bunch of caches next round. That could be something we go for. So could even do that this round actually. If I legs and play the Phoebe, I can then, I think, legs twice more. Or no, I'd have to legs once more, then double play, then take food. That would let me. I think that would let me legs enough to be sure of winning the center round. Okay, egret into Booby. That's where all the food's getting spent. But I think I do like that more actually, because I think it only costs me an egg and a worm, but it does get me more food in the forest and maybe more points as well, as I say, with this nutcracker. So let's go and do that. I think as I say, do like that a little bit more. So go on a reroll. Okay, well, it's unfortunate because I do need this worm. I don't want to give a reroll, but we're gonna have to do it. Okay, and yeah, not many seeds coming up either, so that is potentially going to make things a little bit more challenging. But we are scoring lots of points when we're laying eggs. So as I said earlier, I think that's just got to be the core focus of our strategy. And yeah, we'll get lots of birds down, lots of low point birds, but lots of birds. So we'll be doing a double play. And then we'll do another double play, I think, in the wetlands. Oh, okay. Now some good options coming up. Chiff Chaff and Bustard. This will be the test if it's Prairie Manager, because Bustard will be a good one for that. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. I'm still going back and forth. Okay, no Prairie Manager. On what I do here, because I do want to be laying eggs as much as possible. And I think if Phoebe's the play, I think I don't play another bird this round. I think it would just be laying eggs twice more than taking food. So it probably would just be queuing up a bunch of seeds to then cash those next round. Or I suppose even what I probably want to do first, I probably want to do the wetland double play with Moltoni so that I could be ready to draw cards first next round. I think I like that more, and those use worms. So yeah, maybe I'm talking myself into that. So let's take food. I do need to spend some nectar. So I think I'll take one nectar, but I think I'll take the others as seeds, because yeah, I don't think in the wetlands we're really going to be competing on that nectar, unfortunately. So yeah, if we take our food, play Phoebe, legs twice. This is really tricky. I'm still trying to work out. Maybe I don't even play the Phoebe, because I could lay eggs, then do the double play in the forest, then take food, but then I'm just not left with any food. So yeah, I think let's stick to the original plan and take. So what we're taking, nectar there, and then 2 seeds, and then of course our worm there. So yeah, I think that works out okay. But this is a really strange game. I feel like it's not going that well, but it could. Partridge games can be deceptive, because you can lay eggs twice and suddenly get a load of points. So out of nowhere, things can really swing into your favour. So we are going to play Phoebe here, and I think we'll use one nectar and grab another with the partridge. So we've done all of our turns for the Moltoni. That means we can just go ahead and lay eggs twice more, score lots of points. We're going to win this end around. I think we should be a shoo-in for that last one as well, to be honest, with the Swallow, with the Phoebe, with the Merganser. So yeah, we're looking good, but just not finding big point birds. It's all been low point birds. I think this has been our struggle. And this is where you look at my opponent's board and it's all big point birds really. So do need to get something good. Do need to hope in that final round tray. But yeah, something's going to come up. Nice big point puffin or something, and save us. Because at the moment it's yeah, not looking too hot for that final round. So spoonbill going down. Okay, maybe. it's got to be like wetland scientist or something. So we will lay our eggs in the old grasslands. There's some nectar that we are going to grab. And yeah, I say get our double play down with Moltoni. And the black turn, it will help. It will help see one more card, so hopefully. Might even pay a food for a tray reset again when we do that, so something to think about, something to be ready for. And yeah, I think we should be okay for food. With the hummingbird, with the Phoebe, we'll be caching in the forest, but I mean, in theory we're gaining 5 food in the forest and only caching 4, so it's still gaining. It's still gaining food, so that's going to be nice for us. But okay, looks like cards being drawn. Just loads of really terrible birds are coming up. This is kind of wild. Kind of wild how this is playing out. So yeah, a bit of a strange game in terms of the birds coming up, but yeah, we'll lay our eggs again. We're fine for the incentive round, so we can actually put some up here, I guess. I'm trying to deliberately leave 1 free on each of these ground nests, just because, of course, with the scrub file, we are going to think about that later. But yeah, let's grab another nectar. So we can do. Yeah, I think we'll take 2 nectars so we can double play. With 2 nectars, keep the 2 seeds, and then potentially be caching those later if we do play that next round. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping that we can find a better forest bird, but we'll see. We'll see what's going to come our way. But it's Moltoni time. Double play. And yeah, since we are good in the grasslands, I mean, actually probably want to clear off maybe partridge. And there goes the black turn. So finally get some card draw as we head into the final round of the game. What have we got in the tray? 3 terrible birds. Okay, not what we wanted, but yeah, we'll spend a food. Get this tray reset. Okay, more terrible stuff. So what can we find? Well, you would have been nice, but we can't play you. What else are we going to find? Do we spend the egg? I think probably. Do I spend the egg? I'm gonna lay eggs twice more. That's gonna be 7, 14 more eggs. I'm gonna play birds, so I don't need to lose the egg. It's just about if it would help me find something better. So, I think I'm not gonna spend the egg. We'll see what we get. Okay. Oh, thank you, Spotted Owl. You have very much saved me there. And yeah, we'll ditch, I guess, the Sister Coda because we can't play you, but okay. Okay, so I think we've got an end game plan. We're going to lay eggs. We're going to double play in the forest. We'll take food, get in the Nutcracker caches. We'll lay eggs again, and then use Moltoni to play the owl. So we are going to have loads of birds down. It's a shame that I know Forest has already gone because we had that at the start, because that would be a nice one to find. But we could still potentially find another good bonus card. So I think that's what we're going to be crossing our fingers on, because yeah, we don't have much else to go off. So yeah, we're going to be taking that gamble, but gambles have got to be taken sometimes. So American Crow going down. So okay, do we? I think this is a good time to lay eggs because it's it's one where I can put my opponent first, and then I can get a reroll. So do I keep giving out worms? I think I might be okay, actually, because I could always force down with worms here if I need to. I mean, I feel like my opponent's probably good for food, but we'll skip because I've got no other use for the worms. And as I say, hope. I mean, we do need at least one nectar for this forest. So yeah, we're gonna very much need to find that, and we're being kicked in the painful areas here. We're not being given a reroll, so yeah, probably could have seen that coming, but we can of course still play Spotted Owl with some nectar, so we'll try and do that later. But yeah, I think for now, I think we do Kinglet into Nutcracker with the worms, force those down, take food. We've already got 3 seeds, so we just need 1 more, and then hopefully get some nectar as well. That's going to be the aim, so let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, clear out. So we need 1 there. Play this with 2 worms, and we need to clear this one out, and I think we need to clear this one out as well. And then we're going to need to clear out the white start space. I think it's going to be really tight, but I think we are just about going to manage the egg space with the scrub fowl coming in at the end. So that is going to get a good chunk of eggs on the yellow at the end for us. So got some points there and got loads of points in eggs. We've just got like no points in birds, and yeah, decent on the bonus cards. Okay, now blue throat's going down. This feels like an eggy end game, and then of course use the magpie luck to play a bird. So we'll see on that, but time to take food. So there we go, get some nectar. Yeah, we can take 2, but we're going to lose the nectar up there anyway. So that's fine, but we do get our seed as well. We'll throw the emu because food tiebreaker is something to be conscious of. And we'll take our 4 caches, and yeah, that was okay. That Nutcracker, I think that worked out. Talked about it for ages. Finally played it right at the end. But we did manage to turn some of that surplus food into points, into caches. So definitely nice. And yeah, 1 more turn laying eggs for us, and we're going to get another 7 points. So we're going to score respectably well considering we've had no card draw this game. It's been a weird one. It's been a very weird game. But yeah, Spotted Owl. I mean, we just need a half decent bonus card over there, and we're going to be looking all right. So yeah, get the eggs up here. I could skip these powers because I have no more need for food, and we take our partridge eggs. So yeah, we are winning this end of round goal. Always comfortable. Plenty of egg space there. And yeah, we'll be able to clear out, say, play the Spotted Owl with the Moltoni, clear out the 1 on the white start, get those eggs back off the scrub pile. So please Spotted Owl. I'll take 3 points. I think I'll take 3 points. I'm not going to be fussy. It'd be nice if I could get more than that, but yeah, really just need something even remotely half decent. So I'm definitely curious what the Magpie Lark play is going to be over here, because I don't think the Bustard was picked up, but it could be another grass and bird for a bonus card. But we'll find out later, because for now, Spotted Owl time. So clear off there. What are you going to get us? Okay, and that's why I said I'd take 3 points, because sometimes you only get 2, so a bit of a shame. But actually, that's interesting, because it means that neither Rodentologist nor Falconer are with my opponent, so That's a little bit reassuring because I was kind of worried. That, yeah, we were going to see Rodentologist over here, but we're not. So, yeah, only 2 points for us, but it would have been 6 over there. So yeah, Painted Bunting is the yellow play. So that could swing the game. Sometimes these late bonus cards, if you can find a good one. But as I say, at least we know it's not Rodentologist, and it's time for our own yellow power. And we get 6 eggs, so pretty nice. Pretty nice. Off the scrub foul. Nectar wasn't quite so nice. We definitely struggled there. Not so much in the grasslands, but yeah, well beaten in the wetlands. So we do come out slightly behind there, and we'll see. We'll see if that's going to impact the score. So yeah, this is going to be very different score breakdowns because we're going to be well behind in the birds. And potentially in the bonus cards as well. So 59 for my opponent there. Yeah, 13 bonuses. So slightly better. But definitely end of round goals were good for us. And of course, eggs, thanks to the partridge, were also very, very good for us. So we do pull slightly into the lead. A few caches. No tuck cards of any merit. And with the nectar, we do just about hold on. So it is a win there. 117 to 109. And I'm very happy with that one, considering how... yeah, the card draw just really wasn't there. This is just a case of working with what you're drawing, really. I mean, Molteni was such a nice pickup. That was definitely the little bit of good fortune I think we did have in this game. But yeah, plenty of other turns drawing cards and not really finding much. And yeah, definitely a shame on the late bonus card. But we'll take a look over here. Slight selection. Yeah, that's not the kind of bonus card you want to pick up late game either, but still 3 points. Not too bad. Fishy Manage for 8, very nice. And Omni only 2, so... yeah, definitely struggling to find the Omni Birds there as well, but definitely an interesting game and definitely one I'm glad to have won. We needed to get some wins on the board here in this group phase. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And still got a few more games in this group stage. If you want to see those, do make sure you're subscribed. Do follow along, and I hope to see you in another game very soon.